Hello everyone, Shintobean here, playing some more Warhammer combat cards. The current ranked season is drawing to a close, and before it ends, I do want to show you a deck that someone mentioned in a comment on a previous video. It was an interesting build that I never even thought of before, but it's Turn 1 Guilliman. From my collection, the Death Company Dreadnought is a fun option, and then for the other bodyguards, just running 3 healers. So with 4 bodyguards, you can guarantee that Guilliman will deploy on the first turn alongside the Dreadnought, and then you can just continuously heal them and deal a bunch of damage right off the bat. So it's a pretty fun build that I've used to just blast through the lower ranks. So let's go ahead and see it in action. It is kind of comparable to like my turn 1 Abaddon build, which I've used a lot more. This one is not as strong because Guilliman, although he has a huge amount of health, Abaddon has fear. And Medicae with fear is a really great combo, can keep your guy alive for a ridiculously long time. Guilliman can go down pretty quickly, especially if you have big game hunters or really any high damage dealer across from him. Despite the lower levels on these cards, I mean, they've got some pretty good cards here. That's the Void Raven Bomber. We've got Malgan Ra, and with these guys, if they deal enough damage on the first turn, they can just snipe. They can snipe your guy, no matter how big he actually is. And actually, we're probably going to see it happen here because they're targeting the Dreadnought. I don't really want that to go down. As a matter of fact, yeah, we're just gonna throw the Apothecary there because, yeah, it would be really stupid to just lose that. He has 300 health. Would they actually... I'm pretty sure they would have enough to kill it, because they only need to deal 65% of the base health. So no matter how much you heal it, you can still get sniped by Knight Spear's special rule. So instead, we'll let these small fry take the hit here. And we're going to lose both of those healers. Now, will Guilliman... So, I kind of cheated here. It's not actually turn 1 Guilliman. Turn 1 on my turn. But, yeah, I don't know if... Oh, wow, what am I doing? Don't know why I put that guy there. I should have had the Dreadnought across from that Void Raven Bomber. Not very smart. At least we can hit him with an outflank. One kind of funny thing is this guy, the Sanguinary Priest. Look at how much damage he deals. 100 damage after the buff from the Inspiring Presence and Guilliman's special rule. It's quite a bit for a healer. We'll be able to kill off these smaller Drukhari here. See what else they bring out. Oh, another target acquired. See, that's one thing that can really throw a wrench in your plans. And I guess they really are gunning for this Dreadnought. I don't think they have enough now. Yeah, definitely not, actually. Thanks to the outflank. So that thing will survive and punch back real hard. The other thing, of course, you have to watch out for, though, is Deadshot. So once Illic deploys, he will be able to target, Guilliman with everything, which could potentially be pretty devastating. In fact, this is one warlord that you do not want to face. You definitely do not want to face with a turn 1 Guilliman, that's for sure. Only reason I was able to win here is because they're pretty low levels. We can swap over to the ranged attack that we've been charging up for a massive finisher there. So yeah, I mean, there are liabilities when you deploy your warlord on turn 1, but it does make for an interesting gameplay, I think. We'll try and actually deploy him on turn 1 this time. This time we are up against Onva. We'll put the Tech Marine down. I think one of the other troubles with this kind of deck is that you're really relying on your healers to die quickly, and if they don't, it can really screw you over because, yeah, the last thing you want is just to be left with, your damage dealer or your warlord getting hit by a bunch of damage while your healer takes no damage and just stays there forever, which I've seen happen quite a few times. And hopefully we can clear these guys out, because if we fail to kill them, they can be hitting back for really hard, for a lot of damage. That's what Anava's special rule does. But it looks like we will be able to take out that broadside. And the Tech Marine goes down there, that's good. So we can deploy another healer. And, okay, I think we'll just go like this. Alright, hit by an outflank there. Dealing quite a bit of damage with these attacks. But with the counterattack, we will be able to take down 2 of the bodyguards here. And then, yeah, playing against Tau means you're like getting constantly debuffed, which sort of, that's kind of rough against Guilliman especially, because I mean he gets an extra ready boost at the end of the turn, but it doesn't really help you that much when you're hit by like 3 or 4 outflanks in a game. Once again, pretty low level cards here that we're facing, but we will be able to win. On this turn, we'll switch over to the ranged attack here to finish things off. So yeah, I mean, you can see that we are dealing damage pretty quickly with these big guys. I've got Guilliman at level 5, so like as long as you get those first 2 upgrades, you can notice the massive difference there. He starts off with 20 ranged, 45 melee, but once you hit level 4, 50 ranged and 75 melee, plus the, boost from the Inspiring Presence and the special rule. We'll play one last match here, and alright, we are up against Ursakar E. Creed. Creed versus Guilliman. Interesting. Yeah, we'll see what they drop here on turn 1. Are they just going to drop a bunch of weak stuff? Looks like that is what is going to be going down. Well, they have the initiative. I imagine they'll probably just go like Psychic, which will make for a slow start here. But we're gonna start off strong here. We're dropping the Dreadnought, Guilliman, the Tech Marine, and I think we should be able to clear out a few bodyguards on our turn. Of course, this is going to be a bit of a slog because, with Creed, they're just going to be redeploying a bunch of stuff. Like every turn, that medic's going to go back and he'll be able to reuse the Medicaid there. So that's kind of annoying. Now, at what point are they going to bring out the damage dealers, and what are they going to be? It looks like a lot of firepower suddenly come into the field. They've got the Rogel Dorn and Valkyrie dropping. Going for the ranged attack, not quite enough to take out the Tech Marine, unfortunately. Guilliman getting hit by the barrage, splash damage there. And they're going to redeploy those again, and they'll be able to reuse the outflank from the Valkyrie, so that's not so great. No, really not great at all, actually. Okay. Well, I was going to say maybe that Crusader can take out the Tech Marine, but that's not going to happen either because guess what? We're just going to kill it. And so, alright, we'll see what happens here. 141 to the Rogel Dorn at least. They'll be able to redeploy those again. Hopefully, one of them goes across from the Tech Marine. Please, don't shoot Guilliman in the face. Not looking so promising. No, this is actually terrible. Alright. Yeah, Creed's special rule is just so much better than Guilliman's. It's not even close. At least we'll be able to finally kill those 2 vehicles. They've been just dancing around this whole time. Let's bring out this guy, actually, so we can clear all 3 of them, hopefully. Wait, that's not going to happen, because guess what? They outflanked us multiple times here. So, yep. Unfortunately, well, we will be able to at least kill the 2 big things. That's the most important thing. But they probably have, I don't know, do they have enough points for one more big unit? They got the small fry. I guess not. It's just the fodder left. Severina Rain coming out across from Guilliman. They're going ranged. They're doing the best they can do, and they're just going to go back to the hand once again. The 2 infantry. which will deploy alongside Creed. Do we have enough of an attack charged up? I sure hope so, because this match is taking way too long. Another outflank from Creed himself. 36 to the ranged. It's only 108. Yeah, it's really not amazing, but... Well, I guess we better keep going melee then. And Creed's just gonna go back, and then come back again with another outflank. But finally, we can wrap this game up here. Yeah, I mean, they did do a lot of damage. If those, again, had been higher levels, then I think it would have been good night, Guilliman. So yeah, Space Marines, well, they are in 4th. And I've already reached Terra. I've actually climbed a little bit higher within Terra than I normally do. And I'm still facing like these really low level cards. So I guess, I don't know, are people just going crazy this season? Because I feel like last season, around this time, I was still facing like some pretty tough stuff. But anyway, it's a fun little build here. If you have Guilliman at a decent level, I do recommend trying it out just for fun. But that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.